I am thrilled to welcome Andreas and Nicholas to the Cardano Foundation team. They add not just expertise, but incredible ambition and drive, and I know they will have a massive impact on our mission. The Cardano Foundation has just appointed new executives. Should we expect more exhilarating developments? I mean, why is that even a question? Of course. The Swiss nonprofit organization, which promotes the growth of the Cardano protocol and contributes to the advancement and development of blockchain technology, has never failed in sharing important updates and insights. Last year, Frederick Greger, the CEO of the Cardano Foundation, commented on his thoughts about crypto and the blockchain space in 2022 and the predictions for this current year. He started by explaining the personal effect that 2022 had on him. This year had reinforced my view that education is a core tenet we must champion across the blockchain sector. From my discussions with policymakers across Europe and Singapore to talking to blockchain enthusiasts throughout the year, it became abundantly clear that reliable, accessible sources of information are limited in this field. Providing a wider audience with access to blockchain for third-generation blockchains will engage a wider range of people and bring more distinct voices to the sector, he said. Greger added that as part of our commitment to education, the Cardano Foundation announced an Accessible for All blockchain education course. Earlier in 2022, they partnered with the university to conduct long-term scientific research on the economic functions of blockchain. He also emphasized that at the Cardano Foundation, it is imperative to learn from the mistakes of the previous year, many of which can be traced to a lack of genuine transparency, velocity, and accountability. The Cardano Foundation CEO claimed that he is excited to see exponential growth in the conversations around open source, but more work needs to be done to shift the focus towards the complete suite of social structures and incentives embedded in open source technology. In conclusion, he said, I hope for the coming year to encourage and engage in open dialogue within our industry and beyond to solve the fundamental questions of trust, accountability, and understanding. The blockchain's industry focus must be to reflect on how it can solve the most meaningful problems for society. It was also noted last year that Matthias Bencourt, software developer at Cardano's IOG, well known for his work on the second layer scalability solution Hydra, took a new role at the Cardano Foundation. Popularly referred to as @KTours on crypto Twitter, Mr. Bencourt tweeted about the details of his new appointment. He was assigned to coordinate the open source community-driven technical development of the Cardano blockchain and its ecosystem. Cardano's open source developer, Dirk Honnell, was also appointed to assist him in attaining this goal. He expressed his certainty that the Cardano community will enjoy and support the next phase of its journey to a fully open source network. Mr. Bencourt was building Hydra, Cardano's first ever second layer scaling solution, which is designed to advance the security and performance of Cardano's dApp ecosystem. Sometime last year, Bencourt stressed that once launched, Hydra would scale Cardano ADA in a Lego-like manner to ensure maximum flexibility for all developers. This was the period when the Cardano ecosystem was inching towards its most crucial update, the Vessel hard fork. It was already set to reconsider numerous elements of Cardano's codebase. In a world filled with responsible pioneers and developers working towards a common goal, it is just normal to want more of them. This set of people is responsible for what goes on in the Cardano network as regards to development. In light of this factor, the Cardano Foundation has recently announced the appointment of Andreas Pletcher as its Chief Operating Officer, or CEO, and Nicholas Jacquemart as its Chief Legal Officer. Pletcher joined the foundation from PwC, while Jacquemart joined from FINMA, the Swiss Financial Markets Supervisory Authority. Frederick Greger commented on the appointments. I'm thrilled to welcome Andreas and Nicholas to the Cardano Foundation team. They add not just huge expertise, but incredible ambition and drive. And I know that they will have a massive impact on our mission to improve the operational resilience and adoption of the Cardano blockchain while educating the world about technology's application and potential. According to reports, Andreas Pletcher brings a wealth of expertise to the new role of COO. With more than 25 years of experience in the local and international financial services industry, Andrea has managed complex operational and IT transformation projects. Working as a technological developer at PwC and IBM, his most recent project involved directing a large transformation for a crypto service provider in Switzerland. While reflecting on his new role as COO of the Cardano Foundation, Pletcher said, Frederick talks about operational resilience as one of the core focus areas of the Cardano Foundation strategy, and I think that's an excellent objective for any COO, but particularly one whose task is so bound up with technology, security, and community. I'm looking forward to supporting our teams to improve the performance and resilience of the Cardano Foundation. On the other hand, Nicholas Jacquemart brings a strong experience in the legal space to the Foundation's leadership team. One of his recent works was on the fintech desk at FINMA, Switzerland's Financial Markets Supervisory Authority. Previously, he held roles at high-profile law at the University of Zurich, where he studied the intersection of blockchain technology and financial market regulation. Excited about his new position as CLO, Nicholas said, "This is a fascinating time to be stepping into this role. The Cardano Foundation is serious about legal engagement and education, and interest in the blockchain space is pronounced. Opportunities for cooperation are abundant, and I'm excited about working at the interface between the Cardano ecosystem, the wider blockchain community, regulators, and the legal profession." Right from the onset, the Cardano Foundation CEO has established the fact that the protocol's biggest opponents do not come from within the blockchain space. "I think the biggest competitor is really largest technology companies today around, the large tech platforms such as Google, Amazon, Tencent, Alibaba, those kinds of players." Gregor believes that the social media-based big technology providers have metamorphosed from supplying their customers with useful tools to essentially owning and manipulating their users. He called this set of people an addictive, mental manipulated technology environment that is where social media is. It's not just a tool waiting to be used, it has its own goals. From his perspective, distributed technology represents the opposite, with blockchain enabling users to jostle back control of their data and identity. He emphasized that the blockchain technology allows for the construction of a society where an individual does not need to trade their digital sovereignty for services provided by technology companies. Explaining the liberation of individuals from tech giants, Gregor felt that the mass adoption of blockchain technology may help bring them closer. He further opined that to incite this level of modification, major blockchain protocols like Cardano, Algorand, and Tezos should cast their differences aside and work together. Gregor believes that the real danger is not one of these platforms will lose to a competitor, but the whole blockchain might otherwise never reach mass adoption. Frederick Gregor also acknowledged that the odds may be stacked against decentralized disruptors. According to him, tech giants have trillions of dollars at their disposal, but there is a big chance we won't get there. However, Gregor believes that the technology Cardano is building is powerful enough to stand a fighting chance. This implies that the people involved in Cardano have a unique set of goals for the platform. Well, no one gets on this ride without a preconceived vision, no matter how elaborate it might be. The newly appointed COO and CLO have also demonstrated this attribute. A major plus as well, Cardano just got a Valentine's upgrade. This is an upgrade that will improve security and interoperability features on the Cardano blockchain. Dubbed Valentine, for obvious reasons, this upgrade will make enhancements to the cross-chain functionality for decentralized finance application building on the network. As CoinDesk reported, this upgrade was proposed earlier in February and voted favorably by the network validators. The upgrade is set to bring enhanced cryptographic features to Cardano while improving cross-chain development on Plutus. A Cardano developer and co-maintainer said in a tweet, "Interoperability is key for blockchain growth. As more dApps are built on Cardano, it is essential that they're not siloed into just one ecosystem, enabling users to interact with different blockchains and access a wider range of services." Such a feature on Cardano would allow developers to build applications that connect Cardano with other blockchains, which would in turn give users access to other blockchains to interact easily with financial services rendered by Cardano dApps. This will improve the utility of Cardano's native token, ADA, and further give it a little push to outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum. The log value of tokens on Cardano-based dApps has spiked over 100% since the beginning of January to over 110 million, suggesting high demand. But of course, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know down in the comments section below. We'll see you in the next video, but before then, check our other videos to find out how Cardano is living up to the dream of being the Ethereum killer. And as always, make sure you click on the subscribe and notification buttons.